So after that thrilling finish of the first of our two men's doubles semi-finals today, we move on to women's doubles, where the number 2 and 3 seeds have booked their spot in the semi-final. CHOW Lee Meng-yen of Malaysia, the 3rd seed, against HARIS and PRADIPTA of Indonesia. Here is the race to Guangzhou. We can see that there is actually 5 Japanese pairs in. There's 4 Japanese pairs in top 8. They're only allowed 2, so 2 of those pairs are definitely not going to the World Tour finals. Number 9, Gabriela Stoeva, Stephanie Stoeva, is going, and so is also Zhu Yue and Li Yanhui, whom we can't see on this graphic here. The Chinese pair have qualified as the 8th pair. So the women's doubles draw. Four different nations left in the semi-finals, and it's the 2, 3, 4 and 5th seeds. The number 1 seed Matsutomo Takahashi, the Olympic champions, withdrew in the first round due to injury. They retired in the match against Shinan Christian and Ria Gaja. So pretty much as expected in the women's doubles, where there's still home interest with Ashwini Ponnappa, who's another chance of qualifying for the final. Here is the 2 Malaysians, CHOW and Lee Meng-yen. Lee is easily distinguishable with her knee support, the black knee support there. Suffered injury at the Perodua Malaysian Masters. And here is the 2 Indonesians, HARIS and Rizky Amelia Pradipta. Just finished outside of the qualifiers for the World Tour finals, did Pradipta and HARIS. I think they weren't really aware that Korea Masters, that is played next week, but it's not counting towards the qualification for the World Tour finals. 2 Indonesians were entered into this tournament as well. As you can see here, HARIS and Pradipta leads 2-0. Last match was the Victor China Open in Changzhou, the Super 1000 tournament.
Shall receive beside you play. That's it.
Just letting the shuttle drop. There's HARIS, who played mixed doubles in Hong Kong with Tontowi Ahmad. Seems the Indonesian team is looking to find the new partner for Ahmad, as Liana Nasir has announced that she's retiring after this year. Here is Lee Meng-yen, 24 years of age, from Malacca. And as I mentioned, she got injured during the Malaysia Masters with her knee, and that prevented her from participating in the Commonwealth Games. Here's their road to the final. They've been clinical, especially the first 2 matches. Only lost 18 points altogether, and also clear victory in the quarterfinals. And that injury, well, we'll get back to that later. Here is Della Destiara HARIS, born in Jakarta, played for the Jaya club with so many famous names as Susi Susanti, Alan Budi Kusuma, Marcus Kido, Hendra Setjevan. She won a World Junior silver medal in mixed doubles in 2009 with Anga Pratama. Here's her partner, also from Jaya, Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA. And they've been a little bit away from each other, which probably means that they won't qualify, or it means that they won't qualify for the World Tour finals. She's 28 years of age, but recently won the Salux Lower 100 with Istarani. Sorry, that's stuff information. They reached the final and lost to the Stoevas, Stephanie and Gabriela. They've also been clinical on their way to the final here, and I think they've faced a little bit better opposition in terms of Dong Wei Jing, Fang Xuying, whom we've just seen in the mixed doubles, and Chen Lu and Xu Ya from China in the quarterfinal as well. The best result this year was a semi-final in the Malaysia 750. They lost to Takahashi and Matsutomo. Here's Ravi Dixit, our umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Della Destiara HARIS
right.
and Ricky Amelia PRADIPTA, Indonesia.
Places from the previous match.
And on my left, Chow Mi Kwan and Lee Meng Yan, Malaysia. Della Destiara HARIS to serve to Chow Mi Kwan, love all, play.
So ready to get the match underway.
Service over, 1 love.
Osman Rasak to the right there, the Malaysian women's doubles head coach. Malaysia's just employed former World Championship silver medalist Wong Chun Han as the new coaching director.
All.
Gone long, well left by CHOW,
Service
who
over.
eventually went to the Commonwealth Games, just not with regular partner Lee Meng Yan, but went instead with Vivian Hu, and then they won the gold medal.
Play.
Surprising,
over. 2 all.
Sparked some discussion about the combinations in the Malaysian women's doubles team, and Vivian Hu now partnering Yap Cheng Wing, and that way Malaysia have 2 women's doubles pairs who are competitive on the international scene, the way I see it. It's gone long.
3, 2.
CHOW and Lee's best results this year was semi-final in Malaysia Super 300 and quarterfinal in Korea Super 500. Also been runners-up in Russia Open, which is a Super 1000 tournament. Played this tournament last year and lost the quarterfinal to Ashwini Pranapa and Siki Reddy. playing in the other quarterfinal
Service over.
later today.
3-4.
It's landed on the line.
4 all.
Misjudgment by PRADIPTA. Yeah, well played. She's so quick on her feet.
Service over.
Destiana HARIS.
4.
She sensed that. She'd taken a couple of steps forward. There she starts moving. Excellent play.
Six, 4. Service over. 5-6. Ball.
Excellent attack
6
by Lee and
all.
CHOW there. Oi. Perfect touch.
7-6. Play. Ball.
Not the best of
Service over.
low serves from
7
CHOW there.
all.
Good defense.
8,
Probably a
7.
little bit too close to the line, to the coach's taste. But well, might have been hidden by the umpire's chair. As a coach, you always want your players to play with a little extra
Ball.
margin.
Service over. 8 all.
They seem a little bit tired to me, the Indonesians, in their body language when the rallies finish. Whereas the Malaysians look a little bit more hungry, more focused. Good shot. Yeah, that's it. Well done by Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA. She played so well
Service over.
around the Asian Games, in
8.
my opinion. Became the threat on the front court that we know she can beat. Also played well from the back court in that period.
10,
Good to see
8,
Della Harris trying to install some spirit in the combination. And
interval.
we're on 3 points. Sees the Indonesians to the mid-game interval. They're up 11-8.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, leave the court, please. Eleven, 8, play.
So ready to resume play.
Service over 9-11.
Interception.
Service over 12-9. Play. Thirteen, 9.
Clever placement of the smashes by
9.
PRADIPTA. Here we see Harris totally pack in front of her on the forehand side, but realizing that that was not the best plan. Wanted to leave the way open for PRADIPTA to make her way to the net if she wanted to do that. Suggesting to be working on
9.
being even more solid in the opposite positions of what they prefer.
Play.
I think the best position is with Della Harris at the back court and PRADIPTA looking to intercept on the front court. Ooh. Could have gone for that. One left.
Service over 10-15. Service over 16-10.
Oh, good shot. Excellent shot. She sensed the Chow Kwan that Della Harris was sneaking in on the net. Found the gap with the cross drop, perfectly executed. They definitely need a run on points very soon. Chow Mei-kwan and Lee Meng-yen, if they want to be in this first game here. Excellent. One smash in the backhand side, one on the forehand side of Lee Meng-yen.
11.
Indonesians 4 points away from
Play.
first game.
Service over, 12-17.
Big miss by Lee Meng-yen, because it's not even sure that she wins it, even if it's in. It doesn't seem to me like the Malaysians have a clear plan for their game, how they want to score points.
19.
And now it's the totally opposite body language, where Chow and Lee looks a little bit disheartened, whilst the other HARIS at least is fired up, I think. PRADIPTA is a more calm player normally.
Service over, 13-19. Great
movement out from the net position there by HARIS, and again goes all the way across on Lee Meng-yen. Oh, that's a great interception, and that secures the first game for HARIS and Rizky Amelia PRADIPTA. 21-14 against Lee Meng-yen and Chow Mei-kwan.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So HARIS wants a new shuttle for the second game. And my partner took the first, 21-14, and I'm looking forward to see what
second game,
CHOW and Lee are going to do about it.
Play.
Because from 8-all in the first game, they were actually totally out of the match the way I saw it. Good shot.
Service over. 1-all. Sorry, 1-love. Love.
She's going for some risk on the front court, HARIS, and I actually like it because that's what you got to do. You got to challenge yourself in the situations where you're not so comfortable.
Service over.
Got to push yourself to get better. Slowly she'll get a better and better read on when to intercept.
Service over. 3-1.
There was the second
service over.
Low serve that was a bit suspicious. A lot suspicious. You basically want to see the serve again. That's well played. Oh, she missed that one. But I like the defense from CHOW Kwan. That would be one of my suggestions to the Malaysian pair, that they move their defensive stance a bit forward and try to score some points in the transition game.
Service over. 4-all. Play.
Good work by CHOW Kwan.
5-4.
Yeah. Good read by Lee Ming-yen. But
7,
now again I have this
4.
feeling that in the first game interpreted as the Indonesians were a little bit tired. It might also be that they actually feel that they have the game under full control, but the pace of the match has gone down. Definitely to the advantage of Lee and CHOW. Good flicker there.
8-4.
Again, go all the way across on Lee when you have a smash opportunity from the right field on your side of the court. I've counted 3 direct points so far.
Service over 9-5.
Again, all the way across. This time she had it.
Again, 5.
A little bit too creative there by PRADIPTA.
Let Bella get ready. Play. Bad
Choice there from PRADIPTA, and Lee and CHOW takes a 6-point lead here at the mid-game interval in the second game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
You have that? Spray. Spray. Doctor. Spray.
So the players are waiting here. We have a doctor coming on court. And is having a look at HARIS's foot. We have the Malaysians in the picture here. Is HARIS. Some ice on. That won't help if she's planning to play on. Apparently getting some cool spray on it. I didn't see it happen here in the match. Could be that she's rolled her ankle during practice on one of the other matches earlier in the tournament. But, that's why we had the prolonged interval here in the second game.
Players, please.
Some discussion going on between the two Indonesian players and their coach Budi Santoso.
11-5. Play.
Pradipta is ready to receive. 11-5 for the Malaysians.
12-5. CHOW. Twelve, 5, play.
It's gone long.
13,
Like
5.
Haris and Pradipta have given in on this second game, going 100% for the chances. Good shot. This time it was Lee Meng-yin who went all the way across
14,
on
5.
Pradipta. Very efficient shot. Very hard to defend.
Service over. 6-14. Seven, 14.
There's Budi Santoso and the glasses there.
Play. Eight, 14. Play.
She's really taking care of her left foot, left ankle. Della Destiana Harris, did you see how she protected it? Look at the jump here that comes now. She jumps on one leg, doesn't want to threat down on her left foot. That does not look good. Probably why we see her
Service over. 15.
seek the front court so much,
9.
because she's not really that mobile due to that left angle. The flicker would be a good idea now. No. And somebody there
over.
within striking
10,
distance.
15.
Just 5 points adrift. Yeah, excellent play by Pradipta. This is one of the situations where it can be difficult being the opponents, in this case the Malaysian pair, as they must expect the partner of the injured player to take more responsibility. And also it sort of plays with your mind. You think a little bit too much perhaps about the injury with the opposition. Think, should we change something in our own game, or should we just continue?
12, 15.
From being 9 points adrift at 14-5, it's just 3 points in it now.
Play.
Fantastic save. Ooh, looked long, that one. Oh, that hurt. That's an important rally, this one, I suspect. Eventually, Lee and Chow, they win it. Must have been one of the longest rallies of the match. .56 shots, as you can see. Longest rally so far.
Play. Play.
Yeah, well left. I think both the
Service over,
Indonesian
13,
players, both HARIS and
16.
PRADIPTA, have returned a couple of shots that might have gone long on that back line there. Long as well. She's standing outside the court, but excellent kill by Della HARIS. And the way she walks around court seems like she's in pain.
Play.
But I want to come back from 14-5 down. 9 over the last 11 points.
$15, 16.
Oh, she missed that one. Lee,
16.
the last rally, she didn't go for it. This time she went for it, but her partner also covered. And now it's all square. What a turn of events. So much for me thinking they would let this second game go.
Chow. Play.
And they look totally bewildered. The two Malaysians. What about a clear to HARIS there? They've not at all been able to activate her. That's going long. And now the Indonesians
17,
ahead.
16. Play.
Still have a chance, of course, the Malaysians, but it's still some kind of a breakdown on their side, in my opinion.
Ball. Service over. 17 all. Eighteen, 17.
Try to find the inner side of Lee Meng-yin. The backhand side found the net instead. Pradipta. Good block. Wow. She used to be a singles player with the Indonesian team, Pradipta. In 2009, she was taking into PBSI as a singles player, and out in 2013 again. And that one lift from the Malaysians went long. Got back into the team in 2015 after playing with Pia Bernadette, the sister of Marcus Kido and Bona Septano. And then eventually formed a partnership with Della HARIS here in 2017 at the Vietnam International. Oh, that would have gone wide.
Service over. 19, 18. Play.
No, we've seen her a couple of times
Service over.
having the jinx
19
on the services. Here, let her down again.
Play.
Oh, you're in line to kill it.
Ball.
Well done by Chow Mei-kwan.
Service over. 20. Game point. 19.
Game point for Lee and Chow.
Play.
Definitely be the best result if they could win this match and go into the final since the return from injury by Lee Meng-yin. It's haunting the chances.
Game.
There it is.
Second game won by
Lee Meng-yin and Chow Mei-kwan takes the second game 21-19, but why did they have to struggle for it after being that up 14-5? 42 minutes played, and we're in for a decider here in the first semi-final of women's doubles. So Malaysians using the rest of the allotted 2 minutes in between games to discuss how to move forward.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
This is
Court
outside
1,
the picture, have been
20 seconds.
stretching a little bit,
Please.
feeling how her ankle was doing. That's of course going to be the most important factor here.
Final game. Love all. Play.
That was well played by the Malaysians. There was the
One
flick
love.
serve I asked for in the second game. Gets her activated, prevents her from hiding on the front court. So ace from Lee Meng-yen.
2 love.
Of course, one more flicker. Well played by PRADIPTA. And so much for my theory in the first game that HARIS was developing her front court skills. She's simply there because she's got a bad ankle. Wide.
2 all.
It's also a situation that creates some tension with Lee and CHOW. I mean, if they lose to a pair where one of the players is reasonably severe injured,
Service over.
then what does
3,
that say about them,
2.
their own level of play? And the players, they realize that when they're standing on court. It's become a little bit more important for them to win. Now, if she serves such a bad low serve, Cho Mei-kwon, why doesn't she flick HARIS? That's the good question.
Play. Service over. 4-3.
Excellent work by
Service
the
over.
Malaysians getting HARIS to the front court. The problem is, when
4
you get her to the
all.
back court, you have to play it to her again, almost where she's standing, because otherwise PRADIPTA will come out. So you have got to vary your shots between playing HARIS again on the back court and then playing short to PRADIPTA on the totally opposite direction as to where she wants to go.
Five, 4.
And she's committing too much to that one, Lee Meng-yen, because you can see that it's an upward shot that she's playing. So I guess you could say that she's either committing too much or too late.
CHOW.
At least she's not fast enough on it.
Not leave the court without permission. Play.
5, 4. Play.
Good work by CHOW.
Service over, 5 all.
And now she has to serve. Yeah, but the umpire should warn the Indonesians now, because it's clearly a plan to disturb her in her services, so they very often are not ready when she's ready to serve. And there's the high, low serve again. This time they didn't capitalize on it, the Indonesians.
5.
It's gone long.
7, 5.
It's a terrible service.
Danger signal.
Again,
Service over, 6, 7.
it's really hard to fix. We've seen a number of players on the World Tour who struggles with their services. Amongst others, the fellow countryman of Chow Kwon, Champing Soon in the mixed doubles, the Olympic silver medalist. Oh, that's a creative shot she plays there for PRADIPTA, but
8,
no success.
6.
It's gone wide.
9, 6. Play. Play.
Match on court 2, women's doubles. Ekaterina Volkova and Alina Levinova.
Wide again.
10, 6.
Lee and CHOW building a cushion. It's gone wide.
Service over, 7, 10. Eight, 10. Ball. Service
So,
over.
3-point lead for
11,
CHOW and Lee
8,
going
interval,
into the
change and
last mid-game interval here in the third game. They're up 11-8. Can they convert it to a win and a spot in tomorrow's finals? That is going to be interesting to see. Or will the Indonesians be able to stage a comeback like they did in the second game?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, leave the court, please. Coach. Go. 11-8. Play.
serve. This time the flicker was there.
Ball. 12-8.
Seems like she can't push off her left foot. Della HARIS.
Play.
See, she did it again. And the umpire talked to CHOW. In my opinion, not really good umpiring.
Get ready.
This is clearly a plan that she's never ready whenever CHOW wants to serve to her. Good service this time. Great save. Play the drop shot in front of Della HARIS. We've seen it that she can't move forward.
13-8.
If there's a drop shot played, this is just as efficient.
Della. Play. Ball.
Bit of a lucky net call there for
14-8.
Lee Ming-yen. It's looking good for the simulations in terms of winning this match. Let's hear what the umpire says.
Verbal warning for you. Don't take unnecessary on. Okay? Like
14-8. Play.
Trying to not delay the game.
Service over 9-14. Service over 15-9.
Excellent flicker from Lee.
16-9. Play.
And now they're withdrawing. Della HARIS is withdrawing. Sees that there's no way they can win this match, and thereby Lee Ming-yen and Cho Mei-kwan qualified for tomorrow's final. They were made to work for it. It looked like they were on the right track in the second game, up 14-5. But
14-21, 21-19.
the Indonesians caught them at 19-all. Luckily for Lee and CHOW, they kept their calm and forced a decider. And here at 16-9, Della HARIS unfortunately had enough. The ankle hurt too much. Very strange match. It shows that it's not so easy to play against a combination where one of the players are injured. They become more distinct in their play, and you start to think, well, you should go and try and exploit it or not. Here's confirmation of the results. 21-14 in the first game to HARIS and PRADIPTA, then 21-19 for CHOW and Lee in the second, and at 16-9 for the Malaysians. Third game, risky on PRADIPTA, and later this year HARIS retired. Next up is men's singles. Home favourite Sonia Verma is coming up.